Hey guys, the guy roster of the Game Industrials, and welcome back to Let's Play Castlevania Symphony of the Night, the Sega Saturn version. Made it here to the Catacombs, so let us go ahead and continue our way here.
Catacombs? Dan's game.
Well then, that was a random.
Yup.
No one likes the catacombs.
This area sucks, in all honesty.
Sucks donkey balls.
Yeah, exactly.
It sucks donkey balls.
There we go. That's better.
So where you at again?
There's your seek quotes for the day.
I'm at the Catacombs,
You're in the catacombs.
where I have to fight the Granfaloon, or Legion.
Did you have to fight what bosses are in the catacombs in Binding of Isaac?
Let's see. I know there's a hollow you fight. Gertie. Gertie Jr. That, Cambion Queen, I think that's how it's pronounced.
Carrion?
Carrion Queen, yeah, thank you. Chubbs. Chad. I think that's all of them.
No, I do not want to do Hellfire.
Oh, make them all. Maybe.
Oh, are you finding that circle thing yet?
The circle thing.
I don't know the name. Oh, something.
And the boss is called Legion in other games, but his first appearance was in Symphony of the Night, called the Granfaloon.
He appears again in Curse of Darkness, and he's
Oh my god, I do not want to do Hellfire.
Game. He doesn't want to do Hellfire. Get with the quappers.
About time. I wanted to do Soul Steel.
Soul Steel!
Soul Steel Smash.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Me neither. It's okay. It's okay.
This is my ultimate attack. The Wailing Soul Slash.
I don't know what you're referencing, mate.
Is that Skies of Arcadia?
That's Grandia 2.
Oh.
I was about to say, I probably was going to maybe it's there for a minute.
Anyways, I picked up a new weapon. It's the Ice Brand, and I'm going to equip it.
Nice.
It has a special move, so just do the Hodoken formation, quarter circle forward, and it'll do a special attack.
Is it Hellfire?
Broken!
No.
Sure you can. Oh lordy.
How the fuck are you supposed to pronounce that spinning kick?
Tatsamaki Seppu Kyaku.
There you go. What he just said. I'm fucking too early.
I know how it's pronounced, I just didn't want to say it.
I wanted to try it too, but I don't even remember it properly.
Or you could just say Hurricane Kick.
Fair enough.
Oh wow! Oh, apparently the cartoon of the Weaver version of Pop-Up Girls started.
Meh.
What the fuck are you talking?
Started earlier this week, I think.
Yeah, it did, like last week.
Yeah,
I don't care too much about it.
I have yet to see the new Pokemon, not Pokemon, Powerpuff Girls. I actually do want to see it. It looks interesting.
What?
Yeah.
I noticed that they glow now and they can form different abilities now. With their...
I'm confused. What is going on?
You never heard of Powerpuff Girls?
No, I've heard of that.
Of course, it won't have my my waifu, which happens to be Tara Strong.
I know her, but
Tara
Yeah,
Strong
she
voiced Bubbles in the original version.
Yeah.
no, so
And
someone else is Bubbles
Timmy
now.
Turner.
And the list goes on.
She voiced Riku from
She
Final
has some
Fantasy
range.
X.
Man.
Anyways, we now meet the boss that pretty much is a staple in Castlevania series, which happens to be the Granfaloon, or otherwise known as Legion in the later Castlevania games.
Interesting.
I'm having such a hard time doing this move because I switched to using a controller. So.
But real quick on Powerpuff Girls, it's great that they brought it back. I'm just not that much of a fan of it anymore.
Wait, so is it a redub or?
It's a remake.
Yeah, it's all new.
They should have just kept it to. The thing is, like, they remade Powerpuff Girls like 2 years ago with the same voice actors.
We lost Celtics.
Isn't there some sort of like Z version of that of Powerpuff Girls also?
And that's an anime adaptation of Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was an anime.
I heard it was terrible.
It was actually pretty good. I liked it.
I heard mixed opinions about it.
It was different because they didn't have their same powers like they did, but I liked it.
What was the issue with it for some others? What was so bad about it?
I'm back.
I don't remember. This was like 2 years ago when I heard about it.
The fact that everyone is different, so like.
Oh. Okay.
And it looks like anime because it is.
So
Yeah.
What? Anime makes it good.
They made
Not
they made
necessarily, but-
they made Buttercup into a punk rocker in a way, just because of the way she was dressed.
Ah, why? I know she's supposed to be all tough and badass, but not like that.
We're trying to ruin your childhood.
Ugh.
Bubbles was actually my favorite character.
No, she
Is
has
it because of Tara Strong?
No. I could actually do the Bubbles voice, believe it or
Oh.
not.
Oh, please. Oh, let's actually hear it.
I can't. It hurts my throat. And remember, I'm
okay.
still sick, so it's really hard for me.
Right, that would make it worse.
Yeah,
So,
let's try not. Let's try not to make him do something drastic here.
no. When he's fully recovered, then
Actually, wait a minute. Didn't you do it on recording one other time?
Yes, I did.
Oh, yeah.
You probably
What
heard it.
video was that? Because I remember this.
Yeah, I remember now. Okay. That was good. I remember now. It was pretty funny back then. You started doing...
I said that was like 3 weeks ago.
Yep. I don't remember.
Back then, you make it sound like it was like 10 years ago, mate.
10 years. No, it's maybe a couple weeks or something.
That was like 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Shows my wrong words there.
If you did.
But yeah, I know.
Feel bad.
Nah, I don't feel that bad. I just not that good at memories. I'm not good at remembering things.
Alright, so I defeated the Granfaloon. I'm making my way towards the other side of the Catacombs because there is
the
an...
that optional boss in the Upside Down Castle?
That's Galamoth.
Oh.
Oh my, okay.
So now I'm making my way towards the other side of the Catacombs because there's a piece of armor that we need to get that lets us progress through the game. And this piece of armor happens to be the Spike Breaker. I don't know if it's still in the same area as the Saturn version, but I'm just gonna go ahead and go through this. Just be careful not to touch any of the spikes like I did. You'll take massive damage, and if you're not quick enough, you will die in this area. I've died plenty of times in this area.
It will also make you automatically launch Hellfire.
Okay.
That is an issue. Well, I don't know if you were actually joking there for a minute, or you're actually being serious.
No, because like every time,
Anyways.
no, like because like I switched to using the controller because I noticed how in the recordings you can hear me do the button tap. You can hear me like tap the buttons and move my joystick. So I thought I'd switch to using a controller, and that way it'd be less annoying.
Okay. I don't know if you might know this. I've been seeing people from playing Street Fighter. They have those very odd controls, fighting stick, and a few like buttons next to it. Any idea where the hell you get those?
What?
It's some. I don't know what the controls are. They're kind of special. You kind of like would see them
Well,
in
it kind of looks like it's laid out like an arcade cabinet, kind of.
Yeah, pretty much. Because I've seen people use like for Street Fighter 4 and such. My friend showed me a tournament them playing it, and they were using those things there for controls.
Yeah,
like a PS4 360 controller.
Yeah, it's a fight stick.
Oh, fight stick. That's what it is. Okay.
There's a yeah. There's also a different type of fight stick that's just all buttons, no joystick,
Oh shit.
and those are called hitboxes.
I'm guessing these things are pretty rare or pretty expensive to buy.
They are because they're supposed to give you like quality parts, quality arcade parts. So
That's pretty impressive then. Just curious, like, do you have like a idea how much these cost? Like 50, 60 maybe?
oh no, they go for a lot more.
Holy shit.
I was gonna say, Rice, they don't cost as much as a generic, like PlayStation controller.
Actually, one of the fight sticks I have, which is a WWE Brawl stick, I got it for $50.
That's pretty nice.
But that's it's pretty rare to get a really good fight stick, like that for $50.
Damn.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing these are like maybe 200, I guess.
They range from $100 to $300 actually.
Okay, so I was kind of on there, but damn though, that's crazy.
I know.
I mean, but if they're that good, then okay, but shit, Christmas though.
Well, it's basically supposed to emulate, the feeling of being in the arcade again.
Yeah.
That is always nice. So yeah, I could see the point of that. Yeah, it feels better than that than using a controller for like PlayStation or Xbox or even for Nintendo even. So I can see the reasoning for that.
I still use a
Yeah,
controller for some fighting
I prefer
games.
controllers to arcade controls, but there are those who do prefer arcade controls, so that gives them an option.
Yeah, true. Sheesh, the last arcade game I played back then was I think it was Galaga I played last time. Good times playing that game. I made it to at least stage 16. I think it was the farthest I've ever gotten in Galaga. Love that game so damn much.
When I play Mortal Kombat, I use a controller because I can't use a stick. So.
I use a controller too.
But
the controller feels right for Mortal Kombat, though.
Yeah, it does.
Last game I played in arcade was House of the Dead 4.
I played Crazy Taxi at arcade.
I remember a Dead or Alive game. I don't know if it was Dead or Alive or House of the Dead.
It'd be House of the Dead because I've never seen a Dead or Alive arcade game.
I've never even heard of there being an arcade game, so...
I could remember the name of it, but yeah, I think that was House of the Dead. I remember playing one at Six Flags one day.
Do you shoot zombies in it?
Yes, you do.
House of the Dead.
Yeah, they have guns there for you to use to shoot at zombies on the screen. So yeah, I think that was it. But
clearly, it's that one on-rails arcade shooter Resident Evil game for the Wii.
Dark Side Chronicles or Umbrella Chronicles.
I think it's Dark Side Chronicles. It's an on-rail shooter.
Oh yeah. Unless you want to talk about Resident Evil Survivors.
Never heard of that.
I don't think any on-rail shooter is gonna top how bad that Rambo game supposedly is.
Rambo?
There was a Rambo game that got released for, I think, old gen and PC, and nobody likes that game.
I thought you were talking about like the on-rail shooters Rambo, because that's actually a good game.
One that just got released like a couple of years ago.
I don't know.
Just called Rambo the video game. Like, no one likes that thing.
Anyways,
GameStop still sells it for like $18.
Anyways, I made it back to the Royal Chapel. We have to come here to meet up with Maria again because she gives us a ring, which I believe is the silver ring. I have the gold ring, and it inscribes wear clock. So
Wear clock.
yeah.
Like, is it like asking you a question like where clock? Like, where's the clock exactly? You like get the fine?
No, because like if you have, because like I have the silver ring,
Okay.
which says
Surprised at thinking that Castlevania sends you on fetch quests.
yeah.
I've always like supposed to be some kind of clue to like lead you to something to progress the story. That's what I was kind of thinking, honestly, at the moment.
This isn't Zelda.
You know, I'd never beat Ocarina of Time, but yeah, that's just what I'm kind of thinking at the moment.
I never beat Majora's Mask.
Oh, how dare you!
I barely got through Majora's Mask way back because I was so confused on how to play that game from the start. Or where to go first, honestly, in the beginning.
Oh, you want something like that? Go play Metroid.
I did try Metroid
Yeah,
on the
I
M
waited for
before.
that.
I made progress through the game, I just got stuck.
Other M sucks.
A lot of people said Other M sucks.
And
I
she
played it
runs
and
off.
enjoyed it. Already.
Oh, I have
Alex,
this.
I didn't quite catch that. What'd you say?
I said a lot of people said that game sucks, but I enjoyed it.
Okay, it's not a bad action game, but it's a terrible Metroid game.
Why? Because of the voice acting?
No, that's the least of that game's fucking problems.
And what game were we talking about? Other M?
Metroid.
Metroid Other M.
Oh.
Yeah, that'd be good if it was like, okay, it's more like, what if Ninja Gaiden had guns?
Yeah.
That would be a problem.
Well, it did have guns when the enemies used them.
Well, yeah.
You didn't though. You had Ninja Stars and Ninpo.
Well,
Yeah, at least ninjas actually use
Hayabusa had a bow gun or had a spear gun.
What the fuck was this?
The reboot,
Which one? There's 3 games in the reboot.
the first one.
I haven't gotten that far in that one yet. So
Ah.
So why don't you like Metroid Other M?
here's the thing: good action game. It's a shit Metroid game because in that game you do nothing that is related to Metroid.
Like what?
Okay, exploration was always the center point of Metroid. There's none of that in Other M.
Yeah.
That game is
Are you-
linear as fuck.
Are you talking about the whole scanning scenario? Oh.
No, you scan things to Metroid Prime.
No.
No, I'm talking-
Metroid Other M has no aspect of exploration. It doesn't let you look around. It doesn't let
It doesn't
you.
let you explore.
It
Yeah,
doesn't.
you
It doesn't
have
let
to,
you break the game doing sequence
It's kind of like
breaking.
Final Fantasy 13, the hallway edition, as people call it.
I don't know what you do in Final Fantasy 13, and I'm pretty sure I don't care either.
I've never played it. Like I bought all 3 games and I just never played them, so I had to get rid of them.
Just a reference, since we're talking about Final Fantasy 15 comes out on September 30th.
Is it
Wow.
really? I thought it comes out in June.
A few days after my birthday.
Guess it got pushed back a little further then. You got delayed further, or the dates got mixed up.
Something.
Alright, so I am making my way towards the middle of the clock
Oh yeah,
room.
still no release date for Kingdom Hearts 3.
It could be next year.
Yeah.
Maybe it may be next year. Maybe it won't be released at all. Who knows?
If there's nothing about Kingdom Hearts 3, then there may not be a Kingdom
They're
Hearts
just
3
gonna
yet.
keep releasing ports of older games.
Yup. Square Enix, ladies and gentlemen.
Like Dream Drop Distant, Kingdom Hearts 2.8. That's what the collection's called, Kingdom Hearts 2.8.
I thought 2.8 was a prequel.
It is.
Hey, look, we're adopting Konami's practice of releasing a prequel story. So let me guess, is this one also going to be only an hour long?
Fucking hell.
Probably.
That'd be sad then.
Anyways,
Okay,
guys.
I'm not kidding when I say this. Konami released Ground Zeroes, Metal Gear Solid, for like $30, and it was at best 2 hours.
That's sad.
But some dude beat the game and some dude, I forgot what his name was. He beat the game in 6 minutes with a trank gun and reflex mode. 6 minutes.
That's sad.
That is awful, Konami.
Anyways, I'm going to end the episode here. The next episode, we'll go ahead and meet up with Maria Renard. And surprise, we'll have to fight her in this version of the game. So, she's pretty broken. Anyways, guys, until next time. Later.
No, that sounds
Later.
like
Later.
Later.
Oh wait, you gotta fight Maria in that version?